Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye. With a cheer, not a tear, make it gay. Give me a smile I can keep for a while in my heart while I'm away. Till we meet once again, you and I. Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye. Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye. Cheerio, here I go on my way. Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye. With a cheer, not a tear, make it gay. Give me a smile I can keep for a while in my heart while I'm away. Till we meet once again, you and I. Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye. Who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think we're on the run? We are the boys who will stop your little game. We are the boys who will make you think again. So who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think old England's done? Mr. Brown goes off to town on the M21, but he comes home each evening and he's ready with his gun. So who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think old England's done? Mother dear, I'm writing you from somewhere in France, hoping this finds you well. Sergeant says I'm doing fine, soldier and a half. Here's a little song we sing and it will make you laugh. We're gonna hang out the washing on the Siegfried line. Have you any dirty washing of the year? We're gonna hang out the washing on the Siegfried line, 'cause the washing day is here. Whether the weather may be wet or fine, you'll just rub along without a care. We're gonna hang out the washing on the Siegfried line, if the Siegfried line's still there. It's a long way to Tipperary, it's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye, Piccadilly, farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there. Pack up your troubles in your own kit bag and smile, 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 while you've a Lucifer to light your fag. Smile, boys, that's the style. What's the use of worrying? It never was worthwhile. So pack up your troubles in your own kit bag and smile, smile, smile. Pack up your troubles in your own kit bag and
when you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver sound of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, for your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk
No longer stay. Hark, I hear the bugle calling. Goodbye, Dolly Gray. This is the army, Mr. Jones. No private room or telephone. You have your breakfast in bed before, but you won't have it there anymore. This is the army, Mr. Green. We like the barracks nice and clean. You had a housemaid to clean your floor, but she won't help you out anymore. Do what the buglers command. They're in the army and not in a band. This is the army, Mr. Brown. You and your baby went to town. She had you worried, but this is war. But she won't worry you anymore. Do what the buglers command. They're in the army and not in a band. This is the army, Mr. Jones. No private room or telephone. You had your breakfast in bed before, but you won't have it there anymore. Meet the gang, 'cause the boys are here, the boys to entertain you, with music and laughter to help you on your way, raising the rafters with a hey, 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 with songs and sketches and jokes holding you. With us about, you won't feel blue, so meet the gang, 'cause the boys are here, the boys to entertain you. When all the skies are gray and it's a rainy day, think of the birdies Kiss me goodnight, Sergeant Major. Tuck me in my little wooden bed. We all love you, Sergeant Major. When we hear you bawling, show a leg. Don't forget to wake me in the morning. Bring me round a nice hot cup of tea. Kiss me goodnight, Sergeant Major. Sergeant Major, be a mother to me. On the farm, every Friday. On the farm, it's right.
Captain Tom Moore, a 99-year-old veteran who served in India and Burma in the Second World War. He's not going to let age be a barrier, is he? He's stepped up to help those working on the front line in the most extraordinary way.
Take Captain Tom Moore, a British war veteran, on a mission. The 99-year-old pledged to walk 100 lengths of his backyard before he turns 100 at the end of the month. His initial aim to raise £1,000, all in the name of Britain's National Health Service. But with the aid of a walking frame, Tom completed the challenge yesterday, well ahead of his milestone birthday, saluted by soldiers from the Yorkshire Regiment.
There he is. Congratulations. Well done.
Smashing his original goal after an incredible 830,000 people donated online. The figure? 33 million Australian dollars and counting.
Who would ever have thought that something like this would happen from a little family joke for £200,000?
Messages of congratulations have poured in from politicians, celebrities and even the royal family, while a petition for him to receive a knighthood has gone viral.
They're getting behind me, but we're getting behind our National Health Service and all the backers up of those people, because they're doing such a magnificent job.
Just as everyone needed a hero, it seems we've found one.
Joining me now, Captain Tom Moore, live from the United Kingdom with his daughter, Hannah Ingram Moore. Great to have you on the show. You have been an inspiration, I know, not only in your own country, but right around the world here in Australia. There's not much hope out there, not many light stories, and yours is a terrific inspirational story, Captain Moore. What inspired you to get out in your backyard and raise this extraordinary sum of money?
I can say that because I've had such marvellous service from our National Health Services. I broke my hip and I had cancer in my head, and the service I got from our service was absolutely phenomenal, and at no time could I find any reason to complain. Of course, they're so cheerful, they're so kind, and at the moment they're all being so brave, because every day they're putting themselves in danger from this unseen enemy that we've got at the moment.
You've really struck a chord in Australia. I know that people are finding the social distancing and all the restrictions tough. You know, right around the world there's been complaints about having to stay home and stand back from your job. You have said, though, take heart, this will pass. And I think there's something inspirational. You and Her Majesty as well, that wartime generation, you've seen tough times, you've seen times where we haven't had much hope and we've come out of them. I think that's been your message that's really resonated.
So you and the Queen have given messages of that things will get better, there's hope, and to stay resolute. People around the world are finding it so difficult to be isolated, and what you've been able to do is along with that World War II rhetoric is to keep calm, carry on, tomorrow will be a better day. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I certainly can, because I've always believed that things will get better, and there's no doubt that at the present time it's very difficult. It's very difficult for an awful lot of people who are condemned into a very small space with what's called lock-ins, and people can't walk out very far, and it must be very hard for them to have to keep in. But they're doing that, and I must say, well done to them, because things will certainly get better. They will, without any doubt whatsoever. If you remember, in the wartime, things were bad, but eventually things did get better. We fought on and we won.
There's talk that you may well get a knighthood. I know that you'd normally expect a letter from the Queen for your birthday on the 30th of April when you turn 100 years of age. Could there be something more?
There's been talk of a knighthood. Normally you get a letter from the Queen on your birthday. Could there be something more?
I don't think so. I think the idea is very, very nice, but I don't think for a minute it will happen. But I must say that Sir Thomas More sounds lovely, but don't hold your breath until that happens.
I think that's a very humble Yorkshireman there speaking. Hannah, I've got to ask you, have you been just blown away by the interest in your dad, but I guess also how much he has touched people around the world?
Yes, absolutely. It's only 10 days since we were sitting in our garden and Tom was walking down the driveway, and we said, well, we'll give you £1 for every length of the driveway that you walked before your 100th birthday for fun, and let's give the money to charity. And he said, well, I'll walk 100 lengths then, and we must give the money to the NHS. So the very next day, this is I think like the 6th or the 7th of April, we set up the Just Giving page and set ourselves a heady height target of £1,000. And listen, £1,000 can do tremendous things, right? And then very quickly we thought, could we crazily get to £5,000 by the end of the month? We're talking about the end of the month. And then we picked up some local interest and some national interest. And I think the rest you know. We know that what we did was we had a gem of a story and a gem of a man, and we shared that, and the British public took it to their hearts. We said a few days ago, this story is much, much bigger than us now. This is about being a beacon of hope in a world that is really struggling, and it has, that message has gone out on a global basis, and we recognise that, and we're so grateful to everyone for their support, and we humbly take it.
We've watched, obviously, how tough things have been in the United Kingdom. We all watched and prayed for your Prime Minister as he looked like he was doing okay with coronavirus, but then obviously was admitted to hospital and now thankfully is on the mend. Tom More, how is the mood in Britain? You've seen a lot of trouble in your life. How is the mood today?
So you've seen a lot of trouble in your life, and of course the Prime Minister was very poorly, but he's thankfully back at home and recovering. What do you feel is the mood in the country and the United Kingdom now?
I think that the country as a whole is finding it very difficult, but I think they can all, with distance, they can see the light at the end of the tunnel, but it's going to be very hard until we get there, but we will get there. There is no doubt at the end of the day we will have won this unseen enemy.
You've got to love that British stoicism, I have to say. We've all been saying in Australia, keep calm and carry on as well. What are you going to do for your birthday?
What are you going to do for your birthday?
It's hard to say, but I hope that I shall be here and in the family will have a little birthday party. Unfortunately, we can't have a big one because people are not allowed to mix, and we couldn't have a lot of people here. We can have a little party with the family safely here, and we can all hope and expect that soon everyone outside will be able to enjoy their own party, and we can have a big party to enjoy the fact that we have won this battle against the unseen enemy, as we always do. We always win. And if you remember, with Australia, you always helped us when we were in need. You came, all your brave Australian people came to the aid of the Europeans and the British, as we are. I mean, the Australians are such a magnificent people to support such causes.
Just before we go, I have to ask you, when you were in the Second World War, serving for Britain, you went to India and Burma, I'm told. Did you ever get down as far as Australia?
Did you ever manage to get to Australia in your life?
No, I didn't, unfortunately, because you have got such beautiful, such beautiful country, and your beaches are just absolute this world. I mean, I just keep looking at all these marvellous golden beaches that you have all around Australia, and I'm very envious.
Well, we're very thankful for you. You've cheered us all up enormously. We're watching you with interest. I know anyone watching tonight will wish you all the very best for your birthday in a couple of weeks' time. And keep calm and carry on. That's your message. We'll all abide by it here. Tom Moore, Captain Tom Moore, thank you very much for your time tonight, and great to meet you too, Hannah.
And you too. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Very kind of you.
How gorgeous is that man? Extraordinary. 35 million Australian dollars, nearly 18 million pounds.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver sound of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, for your dreams be tossed and blown.
Bye.